Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a tutorial for you. This one's going to be No One Else Comes Close by Joe. I'm going to play through the intro chords real quick. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just get comfortable with doing this. Before you start the arpeggiation. So the first chord is a simple C chord, and you're just going to take the 5th string and your 2nd string, and you're just going to pluck those together, and then you're going to hammer on the 2nd string on the 3rd fret. So you're going to be like this, and then release your pinky and hit the 2nd string again. So you got, okay, and then you're just going to play the 3rd string open. So you got, okay, and then for the 2nd chord it's an A minor 7, and you're basically going to do the same thing. So you just play that simple A minor 7 shape, and you're going to hammer on with your pinky again, 5th string and the 2nd string, pluck those, and then hammer on, and do the same thing you did with the C chord. So you have, okay, and then for this last chord in the sequence, well, second to last, is an F chord. So you make the F chord shape, which you guys should know, all these basic chords. And you're going to start on the 4th string, right there, and the 2nd string again, and do the same thing. And so you're just plucking those together and hammering on, release, okay, and then hit that 4th string right there, 3rd string, I'm sorry. So, and then for the last chord you're going to go to just an open G, and you're just going to be on the 3rd fret right there, and then you can just hit the 6th string and the 2nd string, and then start over. So we have this, okay, and then it repeats. So then when you get good at that, you then want to fill in the gaps like this. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm taking, say for the C chord, I'm taking the 4th string and the 3rd string, and I'm just hitting those after I hammer on. So you got, and then you do it, and you just add it into your sequence. Then release and hit the 4th string, 3rd string. See, I'm just adding it into the sequence that we already know. And then for here, when I play that 2nd string open, I'm just putting my pointer on the 2nd string right here on the 1st fret, and then on the 3rd fret, and just kind of walking it up, and then openly hitting the 4th and 3rd again. Okay, so just practice that. And that is the intro. Okay, so then for the verse, same chords, we're just going to be arpeggiating them up. So we have this. It's basically the same thing that we've been doing. You're just not hammering on. Except when you get to this chord on the second time, that F chord, we're going to be playing an E. I'll have the shape name, can't think of it right now. But we're just going to be putting our middle finger on the third string. And you're just going to kind of you pluck the sixth string, which is open, and the second string, which is open. So you do that, and then, like we were doing for the intro, you kind of hit the fourth and third to get, like it. Okay? So we get to this again on the second time. And then we go, and then you just kind of walk it up by plucking the sixth string, which is open, and the third string. Like that. Simple. Okay, so we got right here. Okay? And then we're just going to be doing this progression. What it is an A minor 7 to a, hold on, an E over G sharp. Yeah. So you have this to an E over G sharp. To a G. To an F sharp minor 7 flat 5. To an F major 7. Back to that F sharp minor 7 flat 5. And then end it on a G major 11. Okay, so all together we have if it's easier to visualize, we're doing the same. We can do the same progression on the 6th string. We go to the A minor 7, to that E over G sharp, to the G, to the F sharp minor 7 flat 5. See, same thing. To the F major 7, back to the F sharp 7 flat 5, and back to the G major 11. Okay, and then when we start the No One Else Comes Close, we just go back to the F, go to an F chord, to a G. For the G, you can do the, standard G, or you can just do the open version like we were. And then you want to go to a C. You can either say we do it here. Let me show you what it's going to all sound like first. Or we can do it here. Okay. So we go to the F, to the G, to a C, and hold on. It's going to be a G over B, to an A minor 7. And you just repeat that. So we got like I was saying, you can also do it down here. Go to the C. That G over B. So A minor 7. And back to the G. And then it just goes back to the verse, and then you go through that again, and the chorus and all that, and then it goes up a key. So basically you're just doing the same thing again, just raised up. So say we end here, and then we just do the same thing, except instead of starting on the F, we're starting on F sharp, and then just going through the same thing. So. And that's the song.